Firewall Dragon is back! Who let this happen?
Wait. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, because that helps me upload more videos and know that you like content like this.
Hey everyone, I am Jesse from the Janjo Zone, here for some excellent, maybe excellent, Firewall Dragon news. Yes, Firewall Dragon has been a, let's just call it controversial card. See, Firewall Dragon is the main card of the main character in Yu-Gi-Oh! Was it Vrains, I think it is? I haven't seen the animes past GX, but I know he is the boss monster of the main character. So Firewall Dragon is a really cool looking card. When he was going to be brought to the card game Yu-Gi-Oh!, a lot of people had a lot of high hopes for him. And boy, were they mistaken. He had a very degenerate ability. So let's read it real quick. He's a Light Cyberse Link 4 monster. You need 2 or more monsters for him. His effect reads, once while face up on the field, quick effect, you can target monsters on the field and or graveyard up to the number of monsters correlating to this card. Return them to the hand. If a monster this card points to is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one monster from your hand. Now this is it's a pretty good effect. Essentially just what it means in layman's terms is that you can link summon him to send a monster to the graveyard, and then when he's link summoned up to the amount of monsters linked, you can return stuff back to your hand, so he regenerates resources for you. And for a 2500 attack link 4 monster, that's pretty good. Unfortunately, what happened was a lot of people abused him with a lot of burn cards like Cannon Soldier and Amazon's Archer. See, Cannon Soldier is that he can just tribute himself and inflict damage. And then with Amazon's Archer, same thing, inflict more monsters, inflict more damage, and other sorts of burn cards and recovery cards. You would use that with Firewall Dragon to essentially keep tributing them and burn them, and then use his quick effect to bring them back to your hand, and then special summon them. You see how this caused a bit of an issue. This caused very degenerate burn decks, and it created this problem that swept the game very, very quickly. And a lot of people really wanted Firewall Dragon banned. Unfortunately, what happened was that they kept banning cards like Cannon Soldier and Amazon's Archer. They kept banning these cards, like, why would this card ever get banned? Look at it, it's a 1400, it's been around since the GOAT format. Same thing with Cannon Soldier, but with the Critter format, it's been around forever. Cannon Soldier has been part of certain other burn strategies that had made it get hit in certain ways, but not quite to the extent of Firewall Dragon, because everyone sort of saw Firewall Dragon as, well, kind of ironically, a protected card, because it was the boss monster. It was the card they wanted to sell, so every card and its mother other than Firewall Dragon got banned. So it was really a big move when Konami actually decided to ban Firewall Dragon, eventually just ending this combo outright, and that was definitely a good call to make. Now this morning we actually got this brand new news of a Firewall Dragon erratum. They have changed, well, slightly adjusted the text of Firewall Dragon to really make it fair. And I don't think it is in a way that changes the card. I think it's a way that makes it not broken, and that's what erratas should actually do. And it's going to be included in the Prismatic Art Collection. So we got this cool art for Firewall Dragon, and its erratum has this one little bit change where it's listed under 2 effects, and it reads, you can only use this card's name's 1 and 2 effects once per turn. So you can only use its first effect, which lets you return monsters to the hand, as well as special summon a monster from the hand. So you can only use that once per turn. On top of that, actually now I'm looking more deeply into it, it's not just one monster, it's one Cyberse monster, so you cannot use it with Amazon's Archer or Cannon Soldier anymore, and that's pretty crazy to think about. That's not just this, you can only use once per turn, but it's only Cyburst monsters, which makes sense. You only want to use it with Cyburst monsters, or at least that's how it's more intended in terms of the anime, to use its gimmick deck. Now, I don't know if this would mean that people would still use Firewall Dragon. I think it makes it a little bit more usable, at least in a Cyburst deck, but I don't know if we'll see it in like a Dragon Link deck, or, you know, like Rockets, or Salamangreat, that sort of stuff. I don't know if we'll see it in that, because while it does recur and special summon a resource, you can only do it once. So it may be used in those decks. Right now, this is just for the OCG. I don't know when we're going to get a reprint for the TCG version, but it's only a matter of time before they throw this in some, like a Mega Tin or some sort of tin like that. So I'm actually really excited for this. I think it opens a lot new ways for this card to be used. Not only to just bring it back in a usable way for a recognizable card that fixes a problem with it, but also it can be used in Cyburst decks more specifically, and I'm sure there'll be sort of more combos we'll see with decks like Rocket or like Salamangreat. So let me know what you think about the Firewall Dragon erratum. Do you think it fixes the card? Do you think it will be playable now? Or do you think it just kind of changes what it was supposed to be, or just makes it unplayable now? Definitely let me know wherever you can find me, whether it's in the comments or my Twitter at the Janjo Zone, or on my Discord where we can talk Yu-Gi-Oh all day. And of course, check out my merch. I got plenty of great merch, like a Dual Sauce t-shirt, and my Patreon, because if you support me on the highest tier, that monthly you can decide a discussion for the channel. So of course, until then, have a wonderful day.